Hi, you all. It's Myrna Marie. Trust the process. So, if you are new to my channel or you've been subscribing to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure that you hit the bell, turn your notifications on. So, when I do post my videos every once a week, you all will be notified of all the videos that I've uploaded. So that way you can chime in, tune in, listen to what I have to talk about, share, and also make sure that you comment, like, and share. Yay! So today's video, I am going to just talk about far as how did I start my business and the things that I did without um, you know, spending a lot of money, and far as like when it came to photography, did I hire somebody or did I do it myself, and the advice and what I can share to you all to, maybe help you all get started. So, yay, come on, join. Get your popcorn and get your soda, your juice, or a glass of wine, and let's go. So, my brand is Myrna Marie. Trust the process. And right now, I am in the process of doing a skincare line for ladies, men, and also teen for all skin types. And yes, I'm excited. I have launched about a month ago. Yay. So far, so good. Everything is, moving forward and, doing good. And, I don't stop. I keep going, whether if I got sales one day or once a week or in 2 weeks, hey, I keep going. I keep pushing. And that's what I need for you all to do. So, when it came to my skincare line, right? When I started my business, and the thing is, of course, you got to have money, money, money to invest. You have to. In order to make money, you have to spend money, right? Yay. So, what I did was, of course, I invested in a small inventory. I didn't start off with a lot of inventory because, I really haven't gotten myself out there. I would say, I'm not popular on social media, soon to be. um, but when I started doing my samples, of course, I had guinea pigs, right? I had guinea pigs for those that I would want to try, definitely get their feedback, and also make sure to see if the product did work. And yes, it did. We saw amazing results, visible results, and people loved it. So I started off with just a small inventory. I think about 12 of each, and I'm total, I have 9 items all together. I have 2 cleansers, 2 toners, 2 serums, 2 moisturizers, and a gel mask. And of course, I've been using my skincare products consistently every day. Yes, y'all see the skin? I know, right? And if you want to check it out, definitely make sure that you go to myrnamariebrand.com. Also, I would also put in the information for you to follow me on Instagram and also Facebook and Twitter. I'm trying to get on Twitter. I'm getting the hang of things. So when I came out with my inventory before I actually launched, the first thing that I did was, of course, I made sure that I had got all my ducks in a row. And what I mean by that is I made sure that I got my LLC, I had to register. I had to get my website, of course, and gosh, boy, I tell y'all, right? So listen to this story. So when it came to my website, I wanted, something very elegant, bold, clean, making people just, know that, hey, I can be myself, and I want to trust the process, and, I want to feel confident. I want to feel motivated, especially with women. Like, I want to feel sexy. So what I did was, right, at first I was going to hire a photographer. Now, back it up. I did hire a photographer far as my products, for my bottle shoots. But this is the big thing. I was going to hire a photographer far as pictures of me, right? So what I did was, of course, when I reached out to a lot of photographers, I know, of course, with the pandemic, then a lot of them were busy, or a lot was, maybe under because of with the COVID, and I just was like, oh my God, I cannot get this done. Like, what in the world? And I would say normally they would charge maybe like 350 or more. Okay. Okay. So now I came to the conclusion. I said, okay, well, I haven't really have anybody to reach out to me yet, or I got to get this done. Like, we got to get to it. So what I did was, and and it's funny because when you guys check the website out and see my pictures, oh my God, you guys are gonna be like, OMG, like these are so beautiful. And I've had a lot of people, love my website, especially my pictures. My pictures really have looked professionally done, the pictures of me. So what I did was my phone. I have an Android Galaxy S20. Yeah, I got it about maybe a few months ago. I haven't had it long, but I used to be team iPhone. Yes, I have, and there's nothing wrong with iPhone. I used to be team iPhone, but I ever since I had gotten the first Android, which was the Galaxy 9 Plus, and I started taking pictures, just of myself or anything, and I was like, oh man, this camera is awesome. Like, oh, I can work with this. So of course, when I upgraded and got the Galaxy S9, no, the Galaxy S20, I just started, playing around with my camera, and I just started really taking pictures. And what I did was I just got, my daughter's tripod. Yes, my daughter has a tripod because, she, wants to vlog or whatever. And definitely. So I got the tripod. I went in my room, and what I did was I put it on portrait mode. And portrait mode within my Android, and I don't know maybe if iPhone is the same or any other phone that you have, but I put it on portrait mode. And what portrait mode does, it gives you these backgrounds like a nice clean black or gray, or like a pink maybe, or like a shimmery kind of white grayish, like black and white. And what I did was I put it on the black portrait mode, and I kept constantly taking pictures. When I say, you all, I have taken probably over 50 pictures because I wanted to have the right photo for my website. I really did. And it's crazy because my vision was when I had went to Walgreens, and I was over there by the, makeup section and the skincare section, and I seen, it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture that I seen of this young lady. She was kind of looking over her shoulders. It was beautiful. And it kind of gave me like a glimpse and a vision of kind of what I wanted. I just needed more of like the structure, kind of position, I guess. And I came home, and again, I got in my room, I got my daughter's tripod, and I just started taking pictures. And of course, I didn't have anything from here on up, but of course, you can't see anything but, here, right here. So what I did was I actually, I was doing, so I just got in front of the camera, right? And I just kept taking pictures, like constantly taking pictures. And when I finally seen all the pictures, I was like, OMG, this is it. I really was about to spend $350 to $400, almost $500 for maybe a few shoots. And I did this myself. Like, oh my God. And I will tell you this, you all, takes a lot of time and energy. It really does. And the fact that I did it by myself, and I didn't have anyone to show me or guide me or tell me how to do this. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's all about, that's the process of, starting a business and becoming a young entrepreneur, and, learning as you go, getting into a lot of things, that you want to do, and you feel like, hey, I just have to do it myself. I can't wait on anyone. So, it was just the overall experience that, you'd be surprised of the creativity that you have within yourself, or the, that you can do. And I just, I mean, I was excited about it. Like, of course, I sent maybe a few shoots to, like, I showed my sister and, of course, my husband and, of course, my aunt before, I really put it out there on the website. And they was just like, hold up, you took them? Like, no way. From your phone? And I was like, yeah, right. And they were just like, that's beautiful. Those are some beautiful pictures. So I went on ahead and, proceeded with putting them on my website. And so I got the photographer for my bottle shoots, which she had finally reached out to me. And I was just like, okay, well, I've already gotten my pictures done of myself. Okay, well, we can go ahead and work together for the bottle shoots. And she did a wonderful job as well. She did an amazing job. So thank you if you're watching, Terry. So also, I want to say for you all is that when it comes to, and again, I'm still learning, but when it comes to, starting your business, whether if you, have a little bit of fear and you have a little bit of doubt, I would just suggest and I recommend you just putting it out there. I mean, of course, make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, but don't be scared. Just throw it out there. And, it's really a beautiful experience. You learn and as you go and, eventually you grow and, and it's like, with me, of course, every experience that I've experienced or the things that I've learned, I definitely would love to want to share with you all and just give you advice and give you tips. And we can all learn from one another. Of course, definitely comment. And so when I finally launched, I did my pictures. Now, I didn't actually do those myself, but I had my daughter do my launch pictures. So I know, isn't they nice, y'all? So I had my daughter do my launch pictures and we went over here. I have a lake where I stay and it's beautiful trees, like a nice little boardwalk. And I mean, it's really nice. And it was hot. Of course, we was out there hitting ourselves and patting our, the bugs was eating us up, especially her. They was tagging her tail. But, it was just like a beautiful experience as well, too. I was able to get to share that experience with my daughter and she was able to see it, and of course, those pictures came out beautiful because I was like, well, I have everything. I have my products, my website, I have my pictures, I have everything set in stone. What am I still waiting for? Like, all right, so come on, let's do it. Now, I know a lot of you all may ask, well, Myrna, did you have a launch set date in mind? I told myself that, I just picked a month and I was just like, you know what? I want to launch the end of July, right? And I want to say around about maybe April, May, things got a little shaky. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Things got a little shaky because a lot of stuff, I just felt like it wasn't coming on time, or I was, especially with my manufacturer, there was like a little delay on some of the, the items. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to launch. I'm not going to be able to launch the end of July. I'm not going to do it. And then I told myself, you know what? If I don't launch the end of July, I got August. It's okay. But I had a lot going on too because my aunt got married in August and, had so many things to do and be a part of. And it was just like, oh man, y'all, it was a lot. But it's so crazy because what I did was I was so determined and dedicated and, passionate about, I want to launch my skincare this summer, and I want to do start off with the summer sale and, it's hot and people get sweaty and, it's like the sun. So I wanted to come out with my skincare line, definitely giving people the experience to use Myrna Marie, trust the process. So everything had turned out amazing. Everything had turned out nice. Where as far as I had got everything in order, my website was done, my credentials, my products. I mean, I had everything. And it's so funny because I had a colonoscopy done on July the 29th, right? And I launched 2 days before my colonoscopy because my cousin came over and was like, Myrna, pick a day. So I was just like, okay, well, 27. She said, no, pick a number from 25 to the 31st, I believe. 31 days in July, right? Yeah. So I was like, okay, 27. And was I nervous, y'all? I was so nervous. I felt like I wasn't ready. I was so nervous. So when July 27th came, I got up I, had my hair all done. I did my makeup. I got ready. I had my outfit, and I was just like, Nevaeh, come on, we're going over there by the park. Let's do it. And I did it. I did it. And it was amazing. It was beautiful. Of course, I had a lot of people that was like, Myrna, I knew you was, talking about it, and you were gonna launch, but I didn't know it was really gonna be this soon. I just didn't expect. And a lot of people too didn't expect maybe so soon too, because after, with my mom passing in March, so it was just like, oh man, like, but I did it, and that's the beauty of it, is that even though I went through a tough stage in my life at that point, and, I faced something that I didn't think I would experience, I just, prayed about it. I asked God for healing, and, I talked to my husband, and, I trust the process, and I did it. And I was proud of myself. Of course, I cried. It was good cries. I cried because I was just like, wow. Now I didn't get any sales my first launch. No, I didn't. And it's okay. If you launch a business and you don't get a sale the first time you launched on the first day, it's all right. It's okay. Don't get discouraged about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't get sad, because you'll be surprised. One day, the right person is going to come and buy, and then you'll be surprised how many others come behind them. But it'll be like that, of course, in the beginning. Never feel like that when you're starting out with the business, that you're going to just, it's going to take off just like that. Now, if it does, that's really a blessing, true blessing. And I hope it does. Of course, I want every business, whether it's small, big business, or, you're just selling or whatever it is that you do, and you sell it, whether it's small, don't get discouraged about it. It's going to happen. And I want every business to be successful, especially with women. I want you all to come in and, never be afraid to, ask for advice, reach out, talk, have a mentor, get guidance, get help. Sometimes you may just have to take criticism and don't feel like someone is judging you or critiquing you or, trying to bash you. But, it's always good to talk to someone and get the help and the assistance and support too, as far as supporting mentally. That really, really helps. But, don't be afraid, just definitely do it and go for it. And, and especially you'll be surprised 2 years down the line, and, you look back and you see when you first came out and when you first started something, or when you first did your YouTube video, and you're like, oh my God, man, I really came a long way, and I know that some women too, they get a little scared and, maybe get a little flustered where they feel like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm going to wait till the right time. And, let me tell you, with that being said, let me tell you something. It is never a right time or wrong time when you do things. You just put it out there. Just do it. Okay. Just get it done. Do what you have to do. And if it doesn't go right the first time, okay, don't beat yourself up about it. Try again and learn from it, and you will grow from it. That's all you have to do. I haven't made any mistakes yet. No, but I do feel like I can learn a little bit more. And I'm willing to learn a little bit more. I'm willing to, get understanding and get a few tips, and, also be able to experience more things when it comes to my business, to be able to help others, when it comes to young women like my age or younger than me, or like myself, that just want to start doing things and putting things out there, and they just feel like they just don't know how, but I will tell you, the main thing is ask God for guidance, and have faith, and no, you cannot have faith and still have doubt, but ask him, to guide you. Allow yourself to hear his voice when he talks to you. And let me tell you, He will guide you every step of the way. He will present you with every opportunity that he feels as if you can handle and that you're prepared and ready for. He will. He will. And it's going to all work out. It is. So I just make a long story short, I just wanted to just share a little bit of tips or thoughts and with you all. I hope you all enjoyed the video and enjoyed me, of course. And if you definitely have any questions or you want to leave comments, definitely we can chat, and again we can learn from one another, especially women. I want to see so many women do good and succeed, and I'm all about wanting you to trust the process. Because when you trust the process, you are able to accomplish any goals that you want to achieve. Okay, but I want to see so many women succeed. Love yourself, embrace yourself, be confident, and know that you got this. You can do it, and don't be afraid. And yay, y'all. All right, bye.